Is there a secret weapon to winning your Social Security disability case if you're over age 55? I'm Jonathan Ginsberg. I'm a Social Security disability attorney. I represent clients in all 50 states, literally from Maine to California. And I use the word secret weapon, but I think it's really kind of true. This is a really powerful tool in your arsenal if you're over age 55, and that is something called the grid rules. And you may have heard me talk about this before. I've got a website dedicated to the grid rules at gridrules.net. But I want to talk specifically about Grid Rule 202.06. I win a lot of cases with this grid rule, and I want you to know how to use it. And basically, the grid rules, just to kind of go over what they are, it is where Social Security has recognized that you are disabled even if you have some functional capacity for work. And if you think about it, it's a huge change in the way disability is defined. For everybody else, if you're under 50, you are only found disabled if you have a medical problem that prevents you from doing any kind of work. So literally, you could have been a cardiac surgeon, an engineer, a CPA, but if you can pack ink pens in a box in a warehouse, then you are considered not disabled. So it doesn't matter what you've done in the past, can you do anything at all? Well, the grid rules sort of change that. Under the grid rules, you can be found disabled even if you have the capacity for work. So, and Grid Rule 202.06 says, even if you can do light work, you can still be found disabled. And think about that. Light work means standing and walking 6 out of 8 hours in a day, lifting 10 pounds frequently, 20 pounds occasionally. That's a lot of jobs. So really, most jobs that exist, if you can do them, you can still be found disabled under Grid Rule 202.06. If and this is the big if, you've got to have a physical problem. You can't use the grid rules for mental health problems, so you can't use it for depression or anxiety or PTSD. But if you have a back problem, if you have knee problems, shoulder, things like that, and it limits you to light work, and past light work realizes medium work. Medium work is lifting 20 pounds frequently. So it's starting to get very, very physically demanding. But if you can go lift as much as 20 pounds occasionally at a job, you can still be found disabled as long as you don't have transferable skills that easily transfer. You can make an easy adjustment to either semi-skilled or skilled work. Well, the thing is, in most cases, if you have a level of pain that requires you to take pain medication or you've undergone procedures, most judges will recognize that that level of pain, even a moderate level of pain, will leave you limited to unskilled type of work. So if you're in unskilled work, you're age 55 and you don't really have any transferable skills, then you're disabled. So it's a really, really powerful tool. What I do when I apply for people, and I do a lot of applications for my clients, or I file a reconsideration appeal or a request for hearing, I will say in the remarks section, please evaluate this case under Grid Rule 202.06. And a lot of times at the administrative level, at initial or recon, we're getting approvals based on the grid rule because, again, it's a shortcut. It's a way for an adjudicator or a judge to find somebody disabled without going through the full functional capacity evaluation. As long as they find that you're limited to light work and you have no transferable skills, boom, you are disabled. So it really is a quote-unquote secret weapon to winning disability. And if you're over age 55, look at it. And again, I do all my cases with people over age 55. I look really closely. Can I fit them into one of the grid rules? And more, I'm finding I can, winning a lot of cases with that. Now, the grid rules do apply to age 50, and there's some other permutations, but the one that I use the most is 202.06. So if you go to gridrules.net and you look under the light grid, you'll see 202.06 and exactly what the definition is. But again, if you're applying on your own or if you're filing a recon on your own, just type in there, write in there in that remarks section, please review my case under Grid Rule 202.06, and you'll be surprised how often it's going to work and get you approved. Hope you found this useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up on YouTube, like it on Facebook, subscribe to our channel. You can visit me online at ssdanswers.com. There you can ask for a free case evaluation. If you're not ready for that, you can ask me to send you my Secrets to Winning Disability Survival Kit, where I talk about the grid rules and other things as well. That comes by email over time. It's not a one-time download. It comes over time. It's gotten so big I can't really, it doesn't make sense to send it. It's overwhelming to send it all at one time, and it does come by email, but please request that. And if I can be of help to you, please reach out to me by email or again through the website. Happy to try to help you in any way I can. And again, I hope you found this video useful to try to get you approved quickly and with as minimum of fuss as possible. Jonathan Ginsberg here, wishing you all the best. Thanks a lot. Hi, this is Jonathan Ginsberg, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like to know more about how to win your Social Security disability case, I'd like to invite you to download my Secrets to Getting Approved Early Survival Kit that I created just for people like you. Currently, I'm making the survival kit available at no cost, and I encourage you to grab your copy now. Some of the topics I cover include: how do I know if I have a case? Is it the right time for me to file my claim? 9 common mistakes that can doom your case. The 3 must-have arguments you use to win your case. And a topic that every disability claimant wants to know: how to avoid trick questions from the judge. If you or a loved one need to win Social Security disability benefits, you'll find the Survival Kit essential reading. Download your Survival Kit right now and at no cost. Just visit ssdanswers.com/survival and sign up. It's that easy. Please act now. And as always, I wish you the best.